Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Performance Tester back again with another video. It's been a while, it's been a while, but I'm back. And I'm back with the KD13 versus the Jordan 34 Lows. And these two shoes go for this one goes for 150 bucks. This one goes for 180. But there's a lot of sales, so you can get this shoe for 140 maybe, at 150, 140, 130, This shoe also has some sales. This shoe can go for 100, so it's a bit of a price difference, but both of these shoes are really good performers, and I'm gonna go through these both shoes. So let's get it. Starting off with the traction on these shoes, man. These shoes got some unbelievable traction, but I gotta give a slight edge to the KD13s, yo. It just has a harder stop. You just stop really on the dime with these, man. I only had 2 slip outs, so it's not just a big deal, but in terms of traction, I never slid out with these, man. So, dust on this shoe. Is it a dust collector or is it dust free? KD13s are definitely dust free. You don't even have to wipe these, even on a really dirty court, y'all. It's insane. I never experienced that before. I always used to wipe my shoes all the time, This you have to wipe a couple times, It collects a little bit of dust, but nothing crazy. Just a slight wipe, you're good to go. So breaking time with these shoes. This shoe has some breaking time, and this shoe has some breaking time too. So, but I think the Jordan 34 Lows are just a little bit longer breaking time than the KD13s.
In the beginning,
this shoe didn't squeak at all. It didn't really bite that good either, so yeah. But right now, after a couple hours playing in them, maybe 8 hours, something like that, this shoe has some really good traction, y'all. But I'm not mad at either of those. It's just the KD13s are just so good, But moving on to the durability, there's where these both shoes, I don't know, man. If you see here, the KD13s are starting to rip off a little bit, It's pretty sad because I really like these shoes. Jordan 34, I don't see no fraying, just a little bit of fraying, but not a lot, So in terms of durability, Jordan 34 is better. Moving on to the cushioning, sheesh. The cushioning in these two shoes, man. So, the KD13s got a full-length Zoom Strobel board with a double stack Zoom in the forefoot, which feels amazing, y'all. If you have seen my performance video on these before, go check it out. Then come back here later, because there I really explain how much I love the shoe's cushion. The Jordan 34. I mean, you feel like you can do some windmills in this shoe. To be honest with you, man, and you just feel so fast because it features an eclipse plate. It features an eclipse plate. Where it really feels like you're getting pushed forward, because the forefoot, it can't really bend it at all, But the KD13s, it's a little stiff too, but not as stiff, But if you like more of a free-flowing shoe, definitely get the KD13s. While this is more stiff, but it propels you forward. So if you like that, get the Jordan 34s, y'all. So in conclusion, is the cushion absorbing or bouncy? These shoes are really bouncy, yo. But they're also absorbent. But I have to get a slight edge to the KD13s in regards of impact protection. With the Jordan 34, my foot hurt a little bit, but nothing crazy, But it was really comfortable in this shoe, but this is just another level, So, Does the shoes have court feel? Yes, but not a lot, you know. You don't feel like no LeBron shoe, you know. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit high up. But which one is higher up? This is not nothing crazy, but just a little bit higher up. Cause the zoom unit in these boys, man, boy, it's huge, you know. So you definitely feel a little bit high out, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing like LeBron's, you know. The KD13s are just lower to the ground. So, are these shoes restricted or free flowing? Definitely, KD13s are a little bit more free flowing than the Jordan 34. So, are these feathers or bricks? These both shoes are feathers. As you know, the Jordan 34 Low is one of the lightest Jordans ever. The KD13s are one of the lightest shoes out there today, you know? And that has to do with the material. So the material is super thin, paper thin. But on the Jordan 34 Low, it features leather on the forefoot for added durability. But which one feels the best? I think I have to go with the Jordan 34 Low because it's really like one-to-one fit. It's really skin tight, you know, and it's a little bit thinner, I think, you know. It's one of the most thinnest materials out there, you know, and I really like that. I really like to feel quick on my feet. I really want to feel minimal, you know. So that's definitely the Jordan 34 on that one, yo. Moving on to the fit. I had a better fit in the KD13s. The Jordan 34, I bought the regular Jordan 34s, and it was just a little bit too short for me, you know? But then I thought like, maybe I should go up half size. So I did that in this shoe. And it's just a little bit long, so my foot is like in the middle, you know? And it kind of sucks, you know, but it's nothing major. This shoe is still GOAT, you know? But this shoe, just a more secure fit. I feel more secure in this than the Jordan 34s. So, but it's nothing like, it didn't bother me, you know. I didn't feel like, shit, I'm gonna sprain my ankle, you know. But you definitely feel a little bit more support in the KD13s. But it's not bad in the Jordan 34s. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. You get support when you need it. You have a plastic plate right here in the forefoot, and you have a what the fuck's called, bro? This part, you know what I mean. And it gives you support when you need it, you know. Alright, well, this is low, this is a mid, so you get a little bit more ankle restriction on this, but nothing major. It's not a high, so. Because I like my ankles to be a little restricted, but not a lot, you know. So this is the perfect fit for me, at least. But if you like lows, get the Jordan 44s, yo. So, are these air conditioned, or is it an oven? The Jordan 34 is super ventilated. It's definitely some air conditioning in this shoe. But this shoe, it gets a little bit hot, so maybe it's like a microwave, not an oven, you feel me? Moving on to the aesthetics. I have to get it. What the? Did you hear that?
Yeah. Alright, you want to take this on back, try.
I have to get an advantage to Jordan 34 Low. Just look at this shoe, man. Like the Eclipse plate looks sick, and the colorway is sick. It's a bread colorway, you know. You get that white, you get that black, you get that red. Can't go wrong with that. Well, this is a sick ass colorway too. But I mean, you can't go wrong with the breads, yo. But it's not just the colorway, just the all silhouette of this shoe just looks sick, you know. This also looks sick, but not as sick, you know. So Jordan 34 for the aesthetics. What do you think? Comment down below. So the pros and cons of these shoes. This shoe, great traction, great cushioning. While the cons are the materials. The pros and cons of this shoe, the traction is really good. and the cushioning is really good, and the materials are really good. But the breaking time on this is it's a little bit long, you know. Like definitely the heel part, it takes a while because you don't really use your heel as much. But when you do use it, you really need it, and that when it slips out, you know. So I don't know, just a preference thing. If you want to feel free flowing or do you want to feel restricted? That just was it come down to, yo. Because these two shoes are incredible. So yeah, that was my versus video on the Jordan 34 Low versus the KD13s. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment down below what you think. Peace, y'all.